What's going on, everybody? It's Elamar Deshay, and I'm back. There is an event in my life that I feel like I should definitely address and talk about. I realize if I don't tell these stories or my experiences going through this beautiful thing we call life, I would be selfish because a lot of people I realize have a story to tell, but they just don't know how to tell it or they don't want to tell it. And I think that's selfish in a lot of ways. I mean, some of it's traumatizing. I get it. Don't talk about it. Cool. Get help. And I'm not saying that like it's easy, but because I realize the older I get, the more younger people are out here going through shit. And it's like if as you get older, if you don't tell, I feel like if you don't find a way to like tell your story to the younger generation who's gonna go through the same shit that you went through, and their situation may turn out better or worse. If we don't if we don't pass down that information in those stories, then that falls back on us and they suffer. You know what I'm saying? Because I think about like me personally, y'all, growing up, I didn't have a lot of older people in my life. I didn't really have any giving me any really advice or telling me the things that they learned from their mistakes or what they did to get where they're at. You see what I'm saying? I didn't have that. So I kind of had to go through life and bump my head a lot and figure out shit on my own. I'm not complaining, but I realized that if there was just somebody that I could have like heard their words and maybe it would have clicked different for me. I don't know. But yeah, I realize there are some older people that watch me on here, y'all, and I appreciate everybody tapping in, but I also like know that there's a few younger people. So it's like I feel like me, I'm just responsible to tell my story, to tell the truth, to not fake it. Because it's like that's not helping anybody. So yeah, let me get to the point on this video, y'all. I want to show y'all three things. The current year and time, date, location of where I'm at. I'm in Dallas, Texas, y'all. I currently live. I know the South is a big area. I don't even know how to really explain where I live. The Oak Cliff area, I believe. Some people have told me it's like the Redbird area as well. It's kind of I'm still trying to figure out what the exact location it is. I don't care. Whatever people say, you shouldn't share your location. Y'all, I don't give a fuck. Like, I went from living in Burlington, Iowa, to now living in this area of Texas, and this is where I'm at, y'all. It is June, or I said June, November 21st or the 20th, I believe. It's like 11 o'clock. Currently 24. My name's Elamar. If you don't know, now you know. 2 years ago, in March, April, and May, I was riding the city bus in my hometown. I'm 24 now, so I would have been, I believe, 22-ish, 22-ish. And yeah, that was a very rough time. 2019 for me was a very rough time. At that time, when I was riding the bus, I was living with my cousin, wasn't paying any rent. I was absolutely broke, like broke. Didn't have any money to my name, I don't believe. And if I did, I believe it was probably less than $50. Eating off food stamps for sure. It started really in 2018, which was a very rough year for me. Just, life tested me out, tested me a lot. And it really, asked me, what am I gonna do when shit gets real hard? Are you gonna fold or are you gonna keep going? And I feel like that's really the only two choices we get when life shuffles the cards we were dealt. You gonna fold or you gonna keep going? I mean, and I ain't gonna lie, that was a point where it's just like, damn, I'm tired. I don't even want to keep going. But you gotta keep, you know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing. Especially when you at your lowest. Yo, I'm 24. And I'm gonna get close so y'all understand me. That was the lowest point of my life. 2018 to 2019. the hardest 2 years that I've ever went through. I know y'all probably want to know what I went through, but it's just like right now, I'll just tell y'all the events around it. I still haven't come to terms, and I would be a liar if I said I'm completely okay from that time in my life. I'm definitely gonna eventually seek help, but I have a lot of self work to do in order for me to get to that next step. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video because it's just like, I remember being at that point in time, y'all. I would get up and I would take the bus at probably early 6-something in the morning, would have to ride it. I was living in this area, or at this time I was living over off of Curran and a street called Grattan. I lived on Grattan Street. The bus would pick me up on Kirkwood and Curran, I believe it was. And this street is literally down the street from, man, the Great Wall, which was like one of my childhood favorite restaurants in my hometown. Like literally, I would go there so much. It was just a big part of my childhood. I guess I would throw that in the story. But yeah, y'all, these 3 months, this year, and the year previous to that was just like really rock bottom for me. A lot of growth since then, for sure. A lot of growth. A lot more memories, from that time. But yeah, I just figured I wanted to share this with y'all. I just wanted to show y'all these. Stay down until you come up. Y'all, this was my lowest, but we gonna keep on going. But yeah, I just want to share that video with y'all. I don't know if anybody told you today, but keep going. You know what I'm saying? I know this shit hard, and everybody's journey and our stories and what we gonna go through is gonna be different, but keep your head up, love. Don't let them see you frowning. If you want to cry, it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. I mean, I'm not the type of person, I'm not going to cry out in public in front of a bunch of motherfuckers, but I'll come in my room and cry. Best believe that. Peace out. I hope y'all have a nice day. I'm just down here, getting my shit together. I hope you do the same.